Now I will talk about the history of Zeus Coffee. Zeus Coffee is a Malaysian home-grown specialty coffee brand founded in 2019. The company was established to address a market gap where high-quality specialty coffee was only available at expensive cafe, not affordable for everyday consumer. Despite being launched shortly before the COVID-19 pandemic, Zeus Coffee experienced rapid growth due to changes in consumer behavior, especially the shift toward takeaway and app-based ordering. Throughout its mobile app, loyalty program, and wide delivery coverage, Zeus Coffee successfully positioned itself as a digital innovative coffee chain in Malaysia. Moving on to the vision and mission of Zeus Coffee. The vision of Zeus Coffee is to make a specialty coffee a daily necessity that is accessible and affordable for all communities, not just a premium cafe customer. The company aims to transform how people enjoy coffee through consistency, quality, and technology-driven convenience. Its mission is to redefine specialty coffee by delivering high-quality barista-crafted beverages at accessible price. Zeus Coffee also focuses on innovation, seamless digital experiences, and inclusive customer services to enhance customer everyday routine. Next, I will explain the organizational culture and value of Zeus Coffee. The company promotes a strong culture of quality and consistency through continuous barista training and standardized brewing processes. Zeus Coffee also embraces technology and innovation by using digital tools to improve service, speed, operational efficiency, and customer experience. In terms of value, customer centricity, integrity, sustainability, and community engagement guide the company decision making. Employees known as Zurista are empowered through teamwork, inclusivity, and equal opportunity for career growth. For this slide, I will discuss the goals and objectives of Zeus Coffee. One of the company's main goals is to become a leading specialty coffee brand in Malaysia while gradually expanding into international markets. Zeus Coffee also aims to strengthen the digital ecosystem by enhancing its mobile app, loyalty programs, and data-driven customer engagement. Key objectives include maintaining consistency, taste, and service across all outlets, continuous menu innovation, strategic store expansion, and implementing sustainability initiatives such as eco-friendly packaging and responsible sourcing. Lastly, I will talk about Zeus Coffee brand identity and leadership. The Zeus Coffee logo is inspired by Kaldi, the legendary Ethiopian god holder associated with the discovery of coffee, symbolizing energy and passion for coffee. The deep blue prime color represents a trust, confidence, and a modern, approachable identity. Zeus Coffee is led by its founders, Ian Chua as a Chief Executive Officer and Venan Ten as Chief Operating Officer, supported by experienced board members. The leadership team focuses on driving strategy expansion, operational excellence, and long-term sustainability.
I will briefly explain the SWOT analysis and internal factor evaluation or IFE metric for this coffee. These tools help us understand the company's internal strengths and weaknesses as well as external opportunities and threats. First, Sus Coffee has several strong advantages. One key strength is its digital ordering system, where about 35 to 40% of transactions come from its mobile app. This improves efficiency and customer experience. The company also uses small format stores in high traffic areas, which lowers rental costs and allow fast expansion. In addition, Zeus Coffee offers competitive pricing compared to international chains, making it attractive to student and middle income consumers. Strong local branding, frequent beverage innovation, delivery platform integration, and high barista productivity further strengthen its market position. However, Zeus also has some weaknesses. Most of its outlets are concentrated in urban areas, which is increased the risk of market saturation. Its food division is relatively weak, contributing less than 12% of sales. The company also depends heavily on centralized supply chain facilities, which create operational risks. Other weaknesses include overcrowding during peak hours, inconsistent franchise performance, limited international presence, and high marketing costs. In terms of opportunities, demand for specialty coffee is growing, especially among young consumers. The expansion of delivery services and cloud kitchens also provides new growth channels. Health-conscious beverages trends, digital payments, social media marketing, and potentially regional expansion through franchising offer further opportunities for Zeus Coffee to grow. On the other hand, Zeus Coffee faces strong competition from both internationally and local coffee chains. Rising commodity prices, rental costs, and labor costs may reduce profit margins. Economic slowdowns, changing consumer preference toward non-coffee drinks, regulatory changes, and currency volatility also pose external threats. Moving on to the IFE metrics, this tool evaluates Zeus Coffee's internal strengths and weaknesses using weights and ratings. The final IFE score for Zeus Coffee is 2.58, which is slightly above average. This indicates that the company's strengths outweigh its weaknesses, but there is still room for improvement. The IFE metrics confirm that Zeus Coffee is performing above industry average internally. To strengthen its position further, the company should improve its supply offerings, manage peak hour congestions, and reduce operational risks.
I will be presenting Chapter 2, Part B. The purpose of this section is to evaluate the external opportunities and threats affecting Zeus Coffee and to compare its competitive position with Starbucks and Tea Life. The EFE metrics help us to understand how well Zeus Coffee responds to changes in its external environment. A total score of above 2.5 indicates that the company is responding effectively to external factors. For EFE metrics, several main opportunities were identified. These include growth of cafe culture in Malaysia, increasing adoption of digital ordering and cashless payments, the expansion of delivery platform, rising demand for healthier and plant-based beverages, and the strong influence of social media marketing. These opportunities strongly support Zeus Coffee digital-first business model and its appeal to younger consumers. However, Zeus Coffee also faces significant external threats. This includes intense competition from global and local brands, rising raw material costs, high rental expenses in urban areas, potential economic slowdown, and a labor shortage with rising wages. These threats increase operational costs and create pressure on pricing and profitability. Overall, Zeus Coffee achieved an EFE total weight score of approximately 2.7, which is above industry average. This indicates that Zeus Coffee is responding well to its external environment, particularly in digital adoptions, delivery integration, and use-driven cafe trends. However, continuous attention is required to manage cost pressures and competitive intensity. Next, I will move on to the competitive profile metrics, or CPM. The CPM compares Zeus Coffee with two major competitors, Starbucks and Tea Life, using 10 critical success factors in the cafe and beverage industry. This matrix helps identify where Zeus Coffee stands competitively and highlights its strength and weakness relative to its key rivals. The 10 critical success factors used to include brand recognitions, product quality, pricing, digital ordering systems, menu innovations, speed of services, outlet expansions, marketing effectiveness, delivery integrations, and value for money. Each factor is weighted based on its importance to industry success and rated based on each company performance. The CPM result shows that Zeus Coffee achieved the highest total weighted score of approximately 3.47, followed by Starbucks at around 3.35 and Tea Life at around 3.17. This indicates that Zeus Coffee holds the strongest overall competitive positions among the three brands. In conclusions, the CPM shows that Zeus Coffee excels in areas such as pricing competitiveness, digital readiness, outlet expansion, and value for money, while Starbucks remains strong in global brand reputations and premium positioning, and Tea Life perform well in mass marketing beverages. Zeus Coffee balanced strategy gives it a competitive advantage. Overall, both the EFE and CPM analysis confirms that Zeus Coffee is externally well-positioned and competitively strong, but must continue managing costs and differentiation to sustain a long-term growth.
For Chapter 3, this slide highlights Zeus Coffee's strategic plan. We begin with the IE metrics, which indicates that Zeus Coffee should adopt an hold-maintain strategy. This means the company is performing well overall and should focus on strengthening its core division, particularly Malaysia retail and digital delivery, while carefully managing weaker segments to improve overall performance. Next, the Grand Strategy Matrix places Zeus Coffee in Quadrant 1. This shows that Zeus Coffee has a strong competitive position in a rapidly growing market. As a result, the company is well suited for aggressive growth strategy such as market penetration, product development, and digital enhancement. Finally, the BCG metric helps analyze Zeus Coffee business units. It highlights strong core revenue contribution, identify the growth opportunities, and guide selective investment and rationalization decision. Overall, these three strategic tools work together to support a focused growth strategy while ensuring efficient resource allocation and long-term sustainability for Zeus Coffee. Moving on to the strategies derived from the matrix analysis. In the first table, the IE matrix, Grand Strategy matrix, and BCG matrix each propose several strategic options, including market penetration, market development, product development, digital enhancement, and resource relocation. Based on this analysis, the second table highlights the three best strategies selected from the matrix. These are market penetration, market development, and product development. Market penetration focuses on expansion within existing market. Market development targets new geographic and customer segments, and product developments emphasize innovation through improved and new offering. By using previous analysis, we then use the Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix or QSPM to objectively compare the most suitable strategic option for Zeus Coffee. The QSPM helps quantify how well each strategy responds to key internal and external factors, allowing us to make more data-driven decisions. From the result, market development achieved the highest total attractiveness score of 5.27 compared to 4.45 for product development. This suggests that market development is the more appropriate strategy as it better leverages Zeus Coffee's strength while taking advantage of external growth opportunity. To conclude Chapter 3, Zeus Coffee demonstrates strong internal capabilities and operates in a market significant growth potential. However, difference in performance across business areas highlight the need for a focused and sustainability strategic direction. Overall, market penetration, market development, and product development are identified as the most suitable strategy to support long-term competitiveness, innovation, and growth.
Good day, everyone. So the first strategy is market penetrations, so which focus on increasing Zeus Coffee's market share within existing markets. So this strategy emphasizes the rapid deployment of small footprint kiosks in high traffic locations such as transit hubs and office areas to improve accessibility and convenience. So in addition, Zeus Coffee will implement aggressive marketing campaigns through platforms such as TikTok and Instagram to enhance brand recall among students and middle-income earners. So this approach also supports early expansion into Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns, allowing the company to secure strategic locations ahead of competitors and strengthen nationwide presence. Alright, the second strategy is product development, so which aims to increase customer spending and improve menu attractiveness. So this is part of marketing development of the product. So Zeus Coffee plans to introduce localized Malaysian flavors, including pandan and gula melaka, along with snack pairings to strengthen the food segment. So furthermore, the company will launch healthier beverage options such as low sugar, low calories, and plant-based meat alternative as the market strategy for the product development. So I think this strategy is expected to increase the average transaction value and generate a 15 to 20% increase in monthly sales, particularly during breakfast and lunch periods. Right, moving on to the third strategy, which is the digital enhancement is a part of the strategy development, which leverages Zeus Coffee's strong digital ecosystem. So the company will integrate advanced data analytics to track consumer behavior, enabling more effective menu decision and personalized promotions. So in addition, Zeus Coffee plans to expand delivery-only cloud kitchens to serve high-density areas with lower operational costs. So continuous upgrades to the Zeus mobile app will streamline the ordering process, reduce peak hour congestion, and also increase the proportion of transactions conducted through digital platforms. So as conclusion for the chapter 4, so the implementation of market penetration, market product development, and the development of strategy, including the digital enhancement strategies, provides a strong foundation for Zeus Coffee's future growth. So this strategy enhance market reach, encourage innovation, and improve operational efficiency while responding to changing consumer demands. So overall, this strategic approach positions Zeus Coffees to strengthen its competitiveness and achieve sustainable growth in Malaysia's dynamic beverage industry.
Okay, the last is conclusion and recommendation. For the conclusion, based on the strategic analysis using SWOT, IFE, EFE, and CPM, Zeus Coffee can be considered a strong local brand with high growth potential in Malaysia's competitive coffee industry. The company benefits from a strong digital system, affordable pricing, and an efficient store expansion model which support its rapid growth. However, Zeus Coffee still faces several challenges, including intense competition, rising operating costs, limited food options, and dependence on its supply chains. Therefore, although the company has a solid strategic position, its long-term performance depends on how efficiently its strategies are implemented and continuously improved. Moving on the strategic outcome and recommendation. The purpose strategic, market penetration, market development, and product development are expected to improve customer loyalty, increase revenue per outlet, and strengthen operational efficiency. Product diversification, especially through food and non-coffee, can help attract a wider customer base and reduce business risk. In addition, strengthening brand value beyond price and expanding gradually into smaller cities can support sustainability growth. Lastly, continuous investment in digital system and data-driven decision-making is important to maintain competitiveness and ensure Zeus Coffee remains relevant in a dynamic market. That's for me. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.